This NFL Week 16 props edition of the Sports Gambling Podcast is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog's hooking up new customers. Play just $5 and get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with the code SGPN.
Hey, this is John Sally, and you listen to SGPN. Let it ride.
Fucking shine box.
Welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, stacking the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Dog. Little doubleheader, little day night doubleheader. What do they call those now? Do they still do double headers in baseball?
I think they're just called double headers.
Is that working too hard?
There we go. I was sorry.
Get that dog out of the way.
I was moving Spud so we could get a look at CJ. We were we started a couple minutes early, making room for the three generates coming up on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Of course, we're joined by the man, the myth, the legend, the laddie daddy himself from the Bottom Line Bombs podcast, Mr. CJ Sullivan. What's happening, CJ?
What's up there? Yeah, Spuds really makes himself at home on these in this studio. Paulie Howard would love this show.
Oh yeah,
the way he loves those dogs.
Look at this fella here. He's hanging out with the crew. Look at Kramer.
He's got a jersey.
He knows Kramer. He's sniffing around the first touchdown.
We gotta send in a clip of our show.
Yeah.
With the dog, for the dog segment,
or just Spuds watching Follow the Money from our Godside.
Yeah, him watching Follow the Money, going over first touchdown bets. That'll blow their minds.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. He's watching Follow the Money, and I'm just working. I have a pad and paper.
Mm-hmm. You're off to the side. Great plug there for our VSiN show every Friday night, and you can of course go to vsin.com, download the VSiN Watch app, or if you have YouTube TV, and if you have Sunday Ticket via YouTube TV, you might have VSiN already. Don't even realize it. Check us out live every Friday, 10 o'clock East, and Sirius channel 158. And CJ, regular guest on there with some bonus ladders, filling out our pleaser cards. We've been dabbling with some totals parlays.
Oh,
I know.
I know we didn't win our total parlay, but what did we do? 2-1?
I think we went 2-1. We had the under and the Bears, right?
Yeah.
Patriots,
the Pats game, that second half,
that game soared over.
Second half
flew over.
Got crazy there.
You guys were right. So I guess you guys are more apt for the lifestyle.
I knew you would sabotage you. You're not confident enough in your total masculinity.
Come on,
possibly.
CJ and I, it's 2025, almost 2026.
Get in touch with your total side.
I still remember
the visual of what CJ accompanied total side with. That's amazing.
It was very nice, actually. Well done.
Thank you.
And as Adam Osimo points out, also it's available on the VSiN show is available on Spotify too.
All right.
It's under VSiN Best Bets, so check that out. But good times. Feel like we've been on a nice little run here with some of the props. We got 5 props. We got a ladder. We got a DGen-only parlay or play. DGen. Well, mine's not a parlay. It's a play that was brought about by a dream, which if you watch the NFL Picks show,
we're back to the dream prophecies.
I mean, if you have a dream where it is, you see someone score something.
Yeah. You got to play.
You have to.
Yeah.
I remember I had a dream that there was an important fumble before the Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl, and I could not shake it that the Eagles fumbled, and I told myself it wasn't a bit in the dream. It was okay, but I knew that was a brutal sign. And then lo and behold, Jalen Hurts fumbled. They popped right to the Chiefs defender's hand, runs it to the house. So
wow.
I mean, why?
Like it was yesterday.
Well, Ryan, do you have any? I mean, you probably don't have dreams. Do you have dreams?
A tremendous amount of dreams.
You don't dream about ball?
I've certainly had visions before.
Okay.
Yeah, it does say to you look at it a couple ways. One, it came to me in a dream.
Yes,
you can
literally.
say it that way. It literally came to me in a dream and vision. The others, you might have induced it with your constant thinking and obsession over the game itself, the Super Bowl, whatever. And it's kind of like it's a creation of your own mind.
Well,
obviously.
so I've gone very deep into like, two things. I've gone very deep into like what dream state is, what your brain is doing, and where that information comes from.
Okay.
And to kind of side with CJ in the sense that you are deriving 100% of what you're dreaming, but could there be some sort of master computer to allow communication through the back door into your dream to pass notes from different versions of yourself across the multiverse? Now that would be interesting. Now I wish I was getting more notes passed to myself, but imagine that you just have that like everyone just wants that one, right? That one prophecy where you get I know 100% this is going to happen.
Now I have a feeling you would be someone that could control yourself not to dream. Could you think you could actually command your brain not to dream or steer it in the direction that you do want to dream in?
So there are like techniques and things to get into like, to essentially become conscious in your dreams.
Yes.
Some of the tactics in like Inception aren't too far off of like how you can essentially tell your subconscious self that you are in the dream state and then control, in theory, control or navigate the dream. I've read a little bit about that. I'll be honest, it does spook me out a little bit. Like what happens if you like it down there?
Right.
You just never want to come back.
That's true.
That's always the terrifying about the unknown. So anyway, I don't know why are we talking about dreams?
Because I said I was.
Because you dream.
You got a dream play.
That my DGen only play is dream based, and if you listen to the pick show, you probably already have an idea where I'm going.
You have a dream gen parlay coming.
Oh, now, CJ, that's why you're the wordsmith.
Now I will tell you one tip about dreaming, like future dreaming about great moments.
Yes.
If you want to relive like euphoric moments in great detail in your dream, focus very much on the detail in the moment. The more detail you create in your memory when it happens, the better chance it has making it through the dream. Because generally, a dream state, things are less detailed. And so like for example, if you want to really remember Super Bowl victory where you had a massive bet on something, stare at that ticket, like just
I see.
Imprint a lot of those things. I mean, I could maybe a full episode on dreams. Next time.
My ticket pouch and my dream journal are the same thing.
Yes, we need to get CJ a vision board so we can just put all those future tickets up on one vision board.
Just stare at them.
All right, let's talk about actual football, actual props.
Okay.
Kramer, you're up first. What do you got?
All right. Do we remember the draft when the Jets drafted a tight end out of Ohio State? And the dad yelled JETS Jets. It might have actually been at the contract signing. His son signing the contract.
Yeah, they were like massive Jets screaming. Fans.
That's Jeremy Ruckert.
Okay, yeah.
Mason Taylor and his peanut butter skin. He's not in again. And what did we see last week? We saw Ruckert get most of the snaps. He was out there as much as anyone other than A.D. Mitchell. He received as many. He ran as many routes as everyone not named A.D. Mitchell and Isaiah Williams, and he actually only received 2 targets, had 2 catches, but they were both first reads. And if you listen to what the coaches are talking about, where they failed Brady Cook this week, or maybe some of the tweaks, creating some easier throws. The majority of the first reads he was getting were to the outside receivers. I think we could see a heavier dose of both the running backs and the tight ends.
Yep.
And I think Ruckert's the guy. So do you want to play the receptions where you can get 2.5 where the over is +110? Do you want to play the receiving yards where 20.5 is -114? I lean towards the receptions because when I hear a coach say that, I hear easy fucking passes, screen, quick little misdirection out to the tight end. So we're gonna start with Ruckert over 2.5 receptions +110.
All right, they don't have a bunch of other options, so him getting involved makes sense. I will stay in that game, and I will go over to the Saints side. Rookie quarterback Tyler Shuck over 23.5 rushing yards. He's had 87 yards last 2 games. As we know, the Saints are really banged up at the running back position, and the Jets defense is just pretty bad. Not great against much, and Trevor Lawrence just had 5 for 41 against them.
Aaron Glenn defense.
Yeah, Aaron Glenn defense in general is not good against rushing quarterbacks. Tyler Shuck has shown to be a willing runner, and I don't know what they're gonna do. Like maybe it's Estime, maybe it's one of these other guys. Maybe Taysom Hill does get involved in the running game, but
He's looked. We love him, but he's looked pretty bad.
he's looked pretty cooked. And shout out to Scott Reichel, who gave out his under longest rush yard a couple times, or at least on our VSiN show. Another angle is, and that market's not up, but Tyler Shuck to be the leading rusher in that game. If we're getting a decent price, he was the leading rusher last game for the Saints. I'm not optimistic about the Jets running game. Breece Hall is kind of banged up, so there's a world where Tyler Shuck runs for like 50 yards and is the leading rusher in the game. I'll be interested to see when they open up that market, but I'm gonna tune into the pregame show over on YouTube.com/Sports Gambling Podcast because that could be a bonus play there. CJ, what do you got any in the Saints Jets?
I do have a Saints Jets play.
Okay.
I might as well toss it in there. You mentioned his name, and I'm not afraid to play it because the number is extremely low. Full number is not out, but stay tuned. Possible VSiN ladder coming out. Audric Estime. He has to be he is the next man up. I mean, Devin Neal's out for the game. Obviously, Kamara hasn't played since week 12.
No, he's retired. He's chilling.
And you're going against these Jets, 29th ranked rush defense, second most yards to running backs in general. He finished, Estime finished the game and he played all 3 down playmaking ability. He had 3 carries for 11 yards, 3 catches for 39 yards.
No, now would you consider laddering Estime? Because if they get up,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, ladder material's not out yet.
Yeah.
But his number is only 27 and a half.
No, definitely.
Rushing yards. We're definitely going to go over that. I'm sure receiving as well. He's a bruiser, 227-pound back, 5'11". Yeah. Evan Hull's not a thing. That's not just going to happen. I mean, it's going to be Estime. So he definitely ladder material. I'm looking at receptions. I'm looking at rushing, but right now, the only number I can find is 27.5 rushing yards. That's a smash.
Smash it.
They did sign Naheem Hines.
Good for them.
Practice squad.
Good for them.
Good for you.
Yeah, no.
Good for you. You signed Naheem Hines.
Just pointing out.
Well, that makes me feel better about his rushing then, Estimes, because Hines is more of a pass catching back.
Yeah, certainly, definitely.
Kramer?
Hull would be the threat.
Yeah, Hull would be the threat.
What's another prop?
We were discussing this earlier when we were watching another program, and this guy's name was brought up. But Marcus Mariota, Marcus Mariota.
Mariota. You got to say it full samurai. Marcus Mariota. I mean, if we were on other places where shows get canceled, could be in trouble. But so our audience is not uptight.
Mariota has had 2 10-carry games in the past 3, and the game he didn't was that Viking game. I think it's just part of the game plan now, and this is a game that they're going to try to win. Marcus Mariota is very much. He very quickly decides he's going to run when there's a chance to run, and he's been good at it. You can play. It's 29.5 is the rushing yards, but I'm going to take the attempts 7.5 plus 105 to the over. Again, he's gone for 10. He went for 10 attempts last week.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be similar? I think the version of the game where he doesn't rush the ball 10 times is somehow the Commanders are winning big, or it maybe blow out the other way. But I think the designed run is going to be part of the offense here. So Mariota over 7.5 rushing attempts.
Yeah, and Eagles have not been, even though they have really good linebackers, they have not been particularly good against stopping the quarterback run.
I think that's a Vic Fangio thing. I think he's okay with
scheme wise.
Herbert ran all over him, but mostly avoiding pressure.
Yeah.
But they also had a few design run plays.
Well,
because Harbaugh is diabolical.
And even Stafford randomly had one big run against them. Like they've had some moments where and they're second actually in the league in rush yards allowed to the quarterback. But Kramer's playing the attempts, which I do think makes sense because.
And if they're kneeling at the end of the game, those count as rush attempts.
At halftime, probably.
Yeah, you're right.
Halftime,
The first half, they don't want to put the ball in harm's way.
Or maybe all-time great Washington Eagles matchup where the Kirk Cousins when he was playing for them, and they got the ball down to the 10-yard line, and he was supposed to spike it. The time was running out, and he accidentally kneeled it.
Yeah.
It is the hardest.
Oh my God, I totally forgot about that.
And I was at my in-laws. It was like right around the same time of the year, like Christmas, and I just go, "He fucking nailed it!" They're like, what? No one else was watching the game, and it was one of those things where you watch it, you go, "Oh, I must not have been paying attention," because kneeling was the exact opposite of what they want.
It's like the wrongest thing you could do.
The announcers
are
the
wrongest thing you could do.
We'll try and tweet out a clip, but very funny there. So
did Mahomes fumble it this year, but they didn't call it a fumble? He went to spike. And he fumbled the spike. Then he pushed it. They just like, it's a spike. We knew what you meant.
You know what he meant.
We know what you meant.
Why are you going after him? He got hurt now. It's a serious matter.
Just like tuck rule intentions. That's what they called on Lamar on Thanksgiving night. He didn't tuck it, but he intended. We know you intended to tuck it. So
an intended
that's a fumble.
Tuck.
Yeah, intended tuck.
All right, so Kramer, you gave out 2. CJ, fire another prop our way.
All right, I'm gonna go negative. I know you guys like negative. I know Kramer likes negative at least. A nice negative one. Big game tonight. Obviously, the Rams. Puka Nacua is in the news here for his streaming diatribe. He went off anti-Semitic, blah blah blah. Refs want to be on TV, but the most evil thing he said was that the Jaguars are the most overrated team in football.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Disgusting.
It's absolutely disgusting.
And also kind of inaccurate. Who is
right? If
anything, they're underrated. You look at their record, it's very good, but no one's talking about them winning. I mean, except I'm in the Jag den right here.
Yeah.
But
big week.
Minus these Jagoffs sitting next to me.
No one is.
No one's been saying anything positive. Do you feel like the national media is talking about
Fox
the
Sports
Jags?
today went viral by saying he just like I like the rest of America don't care about Jacksonville. That's
I don't.
Maybe it's just my bubble.
Yeah.
Now I don't.
Her bubble's right here.
I like the bubble.
I like the CJ just have a lot of conversations.
I do like the Broncos this week, but I'm not here to hate. But calling them overrated is crazy because they're not getting a lot of hype. They're like that's the craziest thing you could say.
True. Tell you what else is in their overrated is their rush defense. And RJ Harvey, who has he's getting a lot of confidence. He's been banged up. He probably will play. His total set at 52.5 yards. Now, the Jaguars allow the fewest rushing yards to running backs, 66 a game to all running backs.
Yeah.
The last 5 games, the only running back to go over 60 yards was Jonathan Taylor, and that was 21 carries for 74 yards. Harvey's been, let's see, the last couple games, he had 65 last week versus the Packers on 19 carries, 75, but that was against the Raiders, 35 yards against the Commanders. He has been kind of been not fading, but he has been getting worse. But you're going against Jacksonville. I think it's going to be a tight game. I love this game. I need the Jags to win. But yeah, I don't think there's gonna be any running. I think it's gonna have to rely on Bo Nix, and that's exactly what Liam Cohen wants. So let me go RJ Harvey under 52.5 yards.
This was I was looking at this. I wasn't gonna play it. I'm now going to play
yes. I mean it's for Jack.
Well,
I
needed the support.
Yeah, you need Jack support.
We were seeing the right side. I also just think, I don't know. The game. There's going to be some points in this game.
There will be.
And I don't know. I just reading or like hearing some of the stuff, reading some of the Sean Payton transcripts also. I don't know how injured he is.
Right.
It certainly seems like the number is low because there's an expectation maybe he gets a lower volume.
Mm-hmm.
But
even as someone who's on the Broncos, the Jags rush defense is legit and certainly been playing well.
He did practice in full today. I'll say that, RJ.
Okay, well, the Jags have some defensive linemen banged up, so there's a lot going on there. But I was like I said, I was looking at it. I didn't pull the trigger. Now I've pulled the trigger.
But they also said Peyton made quotes that they're going to monitor his usage now because he's had a heavy usage and he.
What is monitoring usage mean?
Right. Well, I mean, it was.
Do they not keep track of how much people are playing normally?
They were very scared of his rib injury. They said it was almost a major injury. So I don't know.
All right, let's see here. Before I give out my next prop, shout out to Kalshi, where you can trade NFL props, of course, touchdowns, obviously over unders, totals. They got it all over on Kalshi. I'm looking at the Thursday night football grid live, and not only can you trade sports on Kalshi, you can trade anything, and I mean anything on Kalshi. Bunch of crazy markets. You can do pop culture, who will be Times Person of the Year, how many weeks will Taylor Swift spend at #1, or of course obviously sports, which is way more important than that bullshit. But you got hockey, college football, college basketball, NFL. You can trade it all over on Kalshi. Very easy, very simple. Available in all 50 states. New traders get $20 in their account. Very fun. Once you're in the Kalshi app, it is, and you feel super sophisticated because it's called trading.
Tell the wife you're in a trade.
Honey, look at these charts and graphs. I'm a financial analyst. It really is, and it's great because it's available in 50 states. Easy to deposit and very easy to withdraw. Use that code SGPN. Get your $20 in your account. Terms and conditions do apply. Kalshi, promo code SGPN. The Rhythm is gonna betcha. Picks, props, sides, and totals. That's right. Rhythm has it all, and they got you covered. And their college football heater continues. Like I said, 13-0 in college football postseason. Incredible run there by Rhythm, and they're always adding a bunch of new stuff. And the cool thing is now, they just added a new feature where you can add bets directly to any sportsbook right from the app. So bunch of good reasons to download the Rhythm app today. So the one-click action is live for them. Of course, you can build your own models. You can tail Rhythm's models as well if you don't want to build your own. And building your model is really simple. All you can do is adjust some sliders there. If you want the premium, SGPN 25% off, but you can get started for free. Get started today. Download the Rhythm app, RITHMM, and don't forget, track your picks for a chance to win $1,000 college football and pro. RITHMM.
Kalshi,
Yes.
by the way,
they
made the news. They recently added. Speaking of bet on anything,
or they did something to ask for approval of the transfer market.
Yeah, where players are going to go in the transfer portal, what school they're going to go to.
Seems like a market I would not touch.
How could that possibly go wrong?
No, it seems legit.
Amazing.
Yeah, come on. Well, just know what realize that if you're trading into a market where there's inside information, buyer beware. For me, I love this tight end. I've been all over him all season, and second half of the season, he's really kind of had a breakout second half of the season. Colston Loveland, he's turned into a big part of the Bears offense, and he's going to need to.
My God.
What?
Well, that's got to be him or DJ Moore.
Yeah, no, they're banged up. Odunze and Burden both got ruled out today. He's been a big Caleb likes throwing to him. I think it's going to be some good opportunities here against the Packers secondary. Obviously, no Micah Parsons is going to give Williams, Caleb there a little bit more time. So give me Colston Loveland over 45.5 receiving yards. He had 61 last game, but it's just I don't think the volume. They're going to be running a shit ton of 12 personnel, and Kmet I think is still a little banged up.
I was going to say, are they?
What do you think that you don't?
Well, I think Loveland's out there a lot. I just don't know how much of it's going to be 12 person. I think we're going to see a lot of 2 running back stuff.
Okay, yeah, maybe the pony stuff. Cole Kmet was full participant today.
Okay,
but I think he's one of their best offensive weapons right now, and I think he's going to be a big part of the game plan. So Colston Loveland over 45.5 receiving yards. Thought of playing his touchdown, but I'll go yards here. I think both are probably good. Kramer, what's another prop you like?
I guess they'll stay in this game. We're talking what the Bears are going to do on offense. I think Loveland and Moore are very obvious choices. But if we go back to the last, Yeah, no, I mean, I was trying to be polite. I do like the Loveland play, but
Square.
it's you know it's a DFS. Like you're considering. I don't know what Loveland's DFS price is, but I would imagine he's a cash play this week. But I do agree that the obviously someone's got to catch the ball. Last time they played 2 weeks ago, Swift had 4 targets, caught 3 of them for 19 yards. This week. His number's 13.5. This was a ladder consideration. My ladder's too strong, so I had to move it into the props pile. I don't mean to brag, but yeah, DeAndre Swift. I think once again, also Burden being out, I feel like those types of targets go to Swift and or more. And so if he gets 4 targets, we're obviously going over 13.5 receiving yards.
Yeah, no, I mean, it seems obviously it's going to be anyone kind of but the receivers catching passes,
or it's going to be some random fucking receiver.
Yeah, or maybe one of these other guys come out of nowhere.
It's a chaos.
Ladder too strong. I like that tout.
It's a strong ladder.
I was going to move the ladder, but it couldn't.
Yeah,
it's too strong.
You know what?
I need wheels on it just to move this thing.
CJ, you're going to like this ladder.
All right.
You're gonna like this.
I
ladder.
love all ladders. That's what. And keep sending.
Why is the laddie daddy?
Yeah, keep sending me on X at CJ Sullivan.
Japan is in the chat. That's one of my favorite parts of Friday is
he'll send a ladder.
Opening up my X app and seeing all these great ladder photos coming in over at Gambling Podcast.
Ladders in the wild.
The best ability is availability, and Japan is always available with the ladders on Friday.
Yeah, he really is.
Always.
CJ, what's another prop you got?
I'll keep the theme. I'll stay in that beautiful Saturday night game in Chicago. Go on the other side though. There, we're trying to figure out these Green Bay Packer receivers. Jaden Reed, since he's come back from injury, he's caught 9 of 10 targets for 86 yards, a couple of carries as well. He's getting in there. And Watson, they say Christian Watson's looking to play. I don't think Christian Watson's going to play. Yeah,
no, I think he is. I think he's going to try to play.
Right, that's crazy. Yeah, that is absolutely crazy. Even Wicks is hurt with a bad ankle. They just played a couple weeks ago. Green Bay had 3 touchdown passes. Reed caught all 4 of his targets that day. He also caught each of his 12 targets over the last 4 times they played the Bears. Bears have allowed the most fifth receiving touchdowns. Yeah, it's usually tough to pick out Packer receivers, obviously, but I think Reed is settling in. He's back from injury. Loves him. I'll go with the receptions, 3.5 over 3.5 receptions. He does catch everything that goes his way. And like you're right, if Watson plays, that is crazy. I don't see him doing anything.
My take is that I think Watson's not good at playing through injury, and so he'll go out there and get hurt and come out. But I do think that there's been times in Reed's career where we say this is the guy they draw it up for, right, especially in the red zone. Jaden Reed and there was some of the stuff they even did last week. It felt like was kind of bringing back, or even 2 weeks ago, some of that stuff that like he's the first read, he's the design. Yeah. CJ, you're crushing the props episode so far. Positive review.
Wow.
No, well, last time he gave me the approval before. I think it's when it went 5-0.
Yeah.
So
plus 180 on the anytime for Reed is an interesting look.
Nice.
I'm gonna head down to that Cowboys Chargers game where for some reason the Cowboys are favored. I don't see it. The Cowboys passing defense, it's like the town bike. Everyone gets a ride against this Cowboys defense. I was trying to decide what receiver to take on the Chargers, but I said, you know what? Let's go to the tight end, Oronde Gadsden. And I like his over yards, but why not just take his longest reception over 16.5? That's 7-2 to the over. Even in this Chargers offense where Justin Herbert is risking his life day in, day out behind that offensive line, like a true hero.
So brave.
Oronde Gadsden has gone over this 16.5 longest receptions, 7 out of his last 9 games. I mean, you listen to players on the Cowboys. They have no idea that they're still technically alive in the playoffs. They are very pissed off, and this is just, even when like against the Raiders, Gadsden only had 1 catch, but it was for 27 yards. He just eats up stuff over the middle, and he's going to get one of those that's going to be 20 plus. So, except for the first 3 games, he's been on a heater here with getting these over 16.5 receptions. And I think that continues against the Cowboys suspect defense. Kramer.
I mean, I'm in that game. If you are watching on YouTube, you've seen, or maybe even listening, you've seen the thumbnail. Last time the Chargers, let me see. Let me make sure I got this right. Might not have it right. So, yeah, I'm gonna scratch that note. Yeah, picking one of the receivers to go against the Cowboys, coming off a game where he managed to turn 7 targets into only 36 yards, which seems pretty underperformant. I think if he ends up with 7 targets against the Cowboys, we get over this number. This is another one I considered a ladder. Why couldn't we see? I mean, it was what, week 7 where he had 14 targets against the Colts.
Yeah,
there's a game like that coming, and it could be against a defense like this. So I'll go Keenan Allen. I like your Aronde Gadsden though.
Yeah, no, I mean, and again, Keenan Allen was. I
all
was
the
like
numbers are kind of low.
Yeah, it's like him, Ladd, and then even Trey Harris is kind of getting involved.
Well, Trey Harris is like the fantasy nerd guy this week.
I couldn't. I mean, yeah, old reliable Keenan Allen. How can you beat him? CJ.
Love Keenan now. Love Gatson. I do not have anyone in that trash game, but I do like the Chargers, especially when once the Eagles win on Saturday. That's when their season officially closes. To actually watch that, the hangover the next day, it's going to be.
It's not going to be fun for the Cowboys.
It's a great decision. I bet that line flips for your contest players.
That's a great point. If you like the, that's maybe like a correlated parlay there.
For sure. I'm going to go with tight end. Now, this is one team I'm fading because of the rookie quarterback situation in his first start, but come on. Darren Waller's numbers are absolutely insanely low. It's 2.5, 28.5.
What's the touchdown number?
Touchdown number, which we're going to go with, because it's Quinn Ewers, you can get such a juicy number, is plus 255 for his anytime. Now, Waller had 2 touchdowns last week, which gives him 6 on the year on only 20 catches in 6 games played. He did lead the Dolphins in targets and receptions. He only trailed A-Chain by 1 yard. He had 67. And we all know about this Bengals defense against tight ends, how historically bad they are. They've surrendered 99 receptions, which is 9 more than the next. 1,276 yards to tight ends, 320 more than the next, and 15 touchdowns to the tight ends, which is 5 more than the next second worst.
I'm so pissed I wasn't on Darren Waller, 2 touchdowns, Steelers laying the points on Monday night, because that was
incredible.
And it's sitting there right there. It's talking.
Right there. Yeah, and the way he backdoored those 2 touchdowns
I know, it's so
was absolutely hilarious.
That was disgusting.
In 2 previous games against these Bengals, Darren Waller has caught 12 passes for 194 yards. Obviously, Quinn Ewers is the one which juices this price, but why not? Let's go. Plus 255, anytime touchdown. He's going to have to go to his playmakers, and that's his only playmaker out there. And Waller's the kind of guy who gets in his ear and talks him into it, like, listen, you're throwing me the ball 15 times.
That's
Quinn Ewers and Darren Waller hanging out to me is just so funny.
Sure.
I don't know.
That might be. We might have to do a touchdowns underdog entry.
Oh, okay. Good. Stay tuned. I got a little over here. One of Ryan's favorite quarterbacks, Shador Sanders.
Interception
Over 9.5 rushing yards. The banged up offensive line, and I think he's going up against a Bills team that, if they're going to let him run, I don't think they're that worried about him running.
Right.
And it's just a classic young quarterback with not a good offensive line is going to feel pressure. What do? Well, you can either run backwards, which he does sometimes, or you run forwards, which I would recommend, because the Bills aren't particularly good at slowing down running quarterbacks. They don't have great running back or linebacker play in general. You saw what Drake May did against them. Shador to get over 9.5 rushing yards, very low floor here, possibly even laterable, maybe even finds his way into my first any and many a touchdown segment over on VSiN. But I could also see this game script being ugly, so I'm probably just going to stick to the rushing yards. But him breaking off a little scramble, I think, is well within the possibility. 9.5 feels very low, so give me Shador over 9.5 rushing yards.
Yeah, I mean, he's had 25 the past 2 games, I believe. It seems to not that's maybe they're not watching the games, kind of.
Yeah, last game against the Bears, 2 for 24. Game before against Titans,
more versus Titans,
3 for 29. Yeah, so I see a similar thing where and that's good point because he got one. It was a competitive game. 2, the other one at Bears, they were getting blown out the entire game and still got over there. He had a 14 and a 15-yard scramble in back-to-back games. So him get 9.5.
Yeah.
And certainly the Bills aren't going to be trying to stop Shador from running. They don't give a fuck if he runs.
No, it's more about does he want to run? You can see with his carry numbers, he's not exactly. He's trying to stay in the. I mean, he's obviously trying to stay in the pocket and throw it. He holds it for a really long time.
He has a couple plays where he's gonna feel the pressure. I think especially with the lineman missing. So, Kramer, you're up. Prop us.
I've given out 5.
Oh, you have? Okay.
I think
I've given out 4.
You're
CJ,
right. I've given out 4 as well.
CJ, what's your 5th prop?
Oh, here we go. Probably one of my favorites. When I hit last week at Trayvon. I hit a Ramondre Stevenson prop over here, but also hit a very fun Trayvon Henderson to lead the early game in rushing at 26 to 1.
I told Sean. Sean was not here on Monday, and I said CJ was big happy from gambling weekend.
He was the lowest number on there. It was crazy. I mean, obviously they didn't even give a Ramondre number out there, but because he splits it. But anyway, the point is, this Bills rush defense is absolutely terrible. Very bad. They are trash.
Judkins.
Quinshon Judkins' number is only 61.5 this week. This Bills and you talk about the original bell call. There will be no Ramondre splitting or anything. You have to worry about that. Especially
just Judkins.
It's just Judkins. Jerome Ford on the shelf. Dylan Sampson is still questionable. He's getting the bulk of the carry. New England last week ran for 246 yards. That's 9.8 a carry. And 4 touchdowns. Obviously, Trayvon broke a couple of them that juiced up that number. But the Bills in general gave up the 3rd most rushing yards, 2,004 so far this season. 23 touchdowns. They are the worst team after contact and tackling and yards after contact. It's just Judkins is going to bruise them all night, I believe. So 61.5. This is an easy over.
I was going to say you're getting a great number.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
it's because of the way the Browns looked last week.
Yeah,
I think. And they're playing the Bills.
Well,
I guess
game script might be a little bit too.
Game script, but again, you're the Browns at home. You can't let Shador throw the ball 35 times. Right. You have to. And Judkins is very good. Like even if you're down 14 points, 21 points, you should still be handing off to Judkins. Stefanski though, he can get a little cute sometimes, but I'm with you. I think he has a big workload and I think he's going to be somewhat effective. For me, my last prop, give me Aaron Jones over 53.5 rushing yards. The Giants rush defense, not that great right now. Jones is the one getting most of the carries there for Minnesota, and I think they're going to pound the rock here a little bit, and he'll be able to get a couple of those long runs that you're going to get the over 53.5 rushing yards. So give me Aaron Jones over 53.5 rushing yards.
Worst of luck.
Are you worried about Aaron Jones, Ryan? Well, you're on Minnesota.
I love Aaron Jones. Okay. He's a great player. I've always been in a big. I even remember. You want to talk about a memory I imprinted in my brain. I have dreams about this, but I know exactly where I was at a park in Pasadena. When Aaron Jones scored not 3 but 4 touchdowns after we gave out 3 as a 45 to 1 dog to show you what prices used to be.
Right.
Only a couple years ago.
They didn't even offer the 4th touchdown.
No, but just you think about what a guy like Aaron Jones would be on the 3 touchdown market nowadays. It'd probably be like 18 to 1 or something ridiculous like that. Yeah. I realized I did not give out a 5th one.
Okay, I thought I was.
I had marked the RJ Harvey one that I added to my card incorrectly.
Well, real quick before we get to that, quick question from Damian in the chat. A shout out to Damian. Do we like Jalen Coker ladder on yards. Been on a heater. I'm taking up to 70 plus, close to 4-1, 37.5 yard line. Anytime touchdown 3-1 as well.
He certainly is.
CJ, we've been sniffing around the Jalen Coker.
I'm a cokehead and I'm addicted. I have it written down here. How about we wait these comments till the ladders come out?
God,
Good Lord.
He missed the production.
No,
he goes to Starbucks. We're doing a rehearsal here, and all of a sudden he's we're getting revealed out there. Now I look like I'm stealing from the goddamn
stealing from Jamie.
Yeah, from Jamie.
Damien is very sharp. Kramer, what's your last prop here?
Well, I forgot about it because we were talking about it earlier. But Quinn Ewers.
Oh yes.
So Tua's number against a bad Steelers defense. Granted, it was on the road. So the starting quarterback, the guy being paid a lot of money. Was like 195.5, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Didn't come near it until the fourth quarter, where for whatever reason, maybe Tua knew it was his last couple plays.
Yeah.
As a Dolphin, they brought home the Darren Waller 2 touchdowns.
Backing up the garbage truck.
So now what do we get? We get only a 15-yard discount for Quinn Ewers, who by now, at least a couple reports, was definitely not better than Zach Wilson. And maybe this goes well, maybe it doesn't. I don't think they're going to pass very much, or hopefully not pass much. 195.5 is the number I'm going under. I mean, again, I think you can talk all you want to about the Bengals defense. We're talking about a quarterback that is practice squad level, and when we've seen practice squad level quarterbacks come out, sometimes it just looks really, really bad. And I think there's a chance we see Zach Wilson in this game. Quinn Ewers under. So you get paid out too if he only plays a half because he gets hurt or benched.
So sorry, what's the number?
179.5.
179.5. Yeah. I mean, as someone who has Quinn Ewers offensive rookie of the year, 300-1, it starts now.
We've been here. The end of the season where these guys start and they throw for like 95 yards because they're just not. And guess what? This is a team that has consistently not had good quarterback depth. And he got beat out by Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson honestly was like, "What? This guy's." They said in the preseason that Quinn Ewers is not close to Zach Wilson.
Now, certainly there was a weird game script last game against the Bengals.
That was very odd.
But they did hold Lamar to 150 passing
And I
yards.
feel bad for Zach Wilson. He's obviously like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I was the backup. Isn't that the whole point of going like, yeah, you're still the backup. You get the backup. Quinn Ewers.
Yeah.
Well, I like
we
that.
said you're the number 2. We're sticking to it.
We want to see our young guy, and he's like, yeah, I'm young. You know, I mean, he's only been around for. He's like 25.
He's hoping for a Sam Darnold, a Gino, a Baker redemption,
and he's younger than all those guys. I mean, it's crazy. It's just like, well, we want to see this awful 7th round pick we got here, whose footwork apparently is a mess.
So there's like a ton of these, but I the one that I saved was from 104.3 WQAM Dolphins, some sort of Dolphins talk show. There are a number of reports now coming out. The players are are not happy with this decision.
Well, viewers, right. They're not going to. They're
apparently, apparently they're like Tua, who seems like he might be a zesty motherfucker, like Caleb was giving him like obvious like bad body language in practice today. Oh, this is gonna be great. I'm actually kind of excited to watch the Dolphins game this weekend.
Hey, of course, if you haven't signed up, what are you waiting for? Sign up over on Novig, available in a bunch of states. And if it's available in your state, download it now. And of course, use our promo code SGPN. Spend $5, get $50 when you use our promo code SGPN. Novig has you covered as they're America's #1 sports prediction market. Kramer is a guy who's always grinding over on the odds widget over there, looking for the best prices, and Novig has them a lot of the time because it's a prediction market. And so you're getting a good price over there, and use that promo code SGPN. Get yourself set up. The more books, the more abilities to get down on action, the better off you are. And Novig is should be a part of your toolkit if it isn't already. Use that promo code SGPN. Get set up today. Novig, promo code SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. 'Tis the season to be heading over to Underdog Fantasy. Use that promo code SGPN. Play $5, get $70 in bonus funds. But man, they have you covered. They're doing this thing called Underdog Unwrapped. Each day they're giving away boosts, gimme plays, site-wide boosts, unrestricted boosts. I mean, it is just crazy. They even have action on the Jake Paul fight, which is
That's
pretty
not
fun.
real, right?
Yeah.
There's no way he could beat Joshua, right?
Oh well, he's like a 6-1 dog, Ryan.
Yeah.
Over on
Ton of Paul money coming in.
and I don't know about that fight, but I do know Underdog has you covered. These boosts are just crazy left and right. Every time I'm opening up the app, I got more and more boosts. So shout out to you, Underdog. Get over there if you're not already. Let's put together a little Underdog entry for the folks. And I'm seeing I got a 50% profit boost if we get 3 picks. So let's use this boost. Boost me, baby. Kramer, what are you donating to the boost pile?
we were talking about maybe doing touchdowns.
Oh yeah,
and
I like
starting with Darren Waller.
Darren Waller.
Yeah,
Let's
like
go.
that.
Let's put that in there.
Should we put Reed in there?
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Let's
Jaden Reed.
Mm-hmm.
Jaden.
I'm going to play this. Do we have any boosts in here?
Yeah, they're
I did see a Jake Paul boost or whatever that
Yeah.
was for that one.
So we got Darren Waller, Jaden Reed. I mean, I do like Loveland, but I feel like maybe not because we already got Reed in that
you
game.
don't want to talk. Yeah, okay. We don't.
Gadsden. Gadsden's fun.
Here we go.
Mm,
Let's see.
You don't like Gadsden, right?
no, I do. I was censoring. I have a play that I kind of want to.
Let's do it.
Well, the better.
Oh, you don't want to give it out.
It's not the best price, and it's it's a better. I think better fit for the VSiN TD segment. It's a big one, and it's
Okay.
not as big on here on Underdog. So let's you know what we should do?
Yes.
I know it. We've got 2 less chalky ones. It doesn't Jahmyr Gibbs obviously find the end zone. It's obviously a chalkier play.
Whoa,
right.
this is the higher we're giving away juice, Ryan.
What I'm saying is though, it sends us up to about 12x for
Okay.
3 legs. So that's what I'm.
Well, I'm with my profit
yeah,
boost.
then-
I'm at
then-
12x already
okay. So
before Jahmyr Gibbs.
so add in the boost with Gibbs, it's up to 17x. So
Okay,
that's
that's
what's
reasonable.
wrong with that.
All right, 17x is reasonable. And let's see, $50 max on that. So $50 max would be $861 coming back to you.
If you unwrap the gift, you can do $100 max one.
Oh,
There's a new Christmas one. I just put in a Jaden Reed,
I don't have that gift.
Darren Waller, 100 to win 1,052.
Santa likes this guy.
How does that not hit? Darren Waller and Reed. That's it. Two easy things.
Darren Waller higher, half rushing, receiving touchdown. Jaden Reed.
Yeah, it's 10.5 to 1.
Jaden Reed
With
to
the
get in the
boost.
end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs to get in the end zone. A 17.24x. Underdog Fantasy promo code SGPN.
I don't know if are they still.
I love how he's showing it to Kramer's.
This is real, right?
Yeah.
This is a
Let me-
real.
let me check- let me
This is a
get-
real thing, right?
Oh, let me get my readers out.
While you're doing that, if you've not already added yourself to the Discord,
So check out there, Sean.
This is real. This checks out.
if you've not added yourself to the Discord,
Of Underdog.
Seems to
Underdog
add you to more
list,
boosts.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, anyone that has,
I am in a Underdog Discord.
yeah. Well, I'm speaking to
I
you,
don't-
but also
I don't
the
go
metaphorically you
Yes.
to the
No, I know, I
audience that
understand.
if you don't, you gotta make sure you're on that list because you definitely get other random boosts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I never check it out.
No, you don't have to go in there. You just go in there and fill out a form one time. You did.
No,
I forced you to do
Don't
it.
interact with anyone.
You can, but if you go in there and fill out the form,
Discord's a dirty world.
that's true. It is.
But check out our Discord.
Of
That's
course.
fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just calling in. Yeah, I didn't know how to call in for the Discord for your pregame show. I got confused. I was like, which is a shame because I was going to give out that Trayvon Henderson play, which
missed
missed
that.
No.
All right, Kramer. Let's
Ladder?
Yes, let's give out the ladders.
Is it ladder o'clock?
Kramer, you want to go first?
Well, like I said, it's a very sturdy ladder.
too strong.
It's a strong ladder. It's not necessarily one of these crazy tall ladders, but it's a very simple system. Liam Cohen, who by the way does great sharing of highlights of Liam Cohen at UMass by a friend of the program, Nate Collins.
Yep.
Who, he was actually kind of explaining how he knows Liam Cohen last time we hung out. It's the Victor Cruz connection. He also shared how close he was to getting a Super Bowl ring that year, but he got claimed by the Jags. So.
That's right.
So Liam Cohen has unlocked this offense, at least against bad defenses. And part of it, I think, is just they've had some time. They figured some stuff out. Trevor's kind of really figured out the offense, but also they traded for Jacoby Myers.
Yes.
Jacoby Myers has been a key component to this, the way this offense now works. And would you believe it, Sean? Jacoby Myers used to be in the AFC West. We all remember.
He was
last
a Raider.
time he played the Broncos. 15 targets, 10 catches, 121 yards. Earlier that season, even 9 targets, 6 catches, 72 yards. Either way, he's had some big games against the Broncos in his past, and he's obviously a big part of this offense now. Year before, he had a massive game, 10 targets, 9 for 81 against this team. His number is not tiny. This isn't like a CJ special. We were starting at 35, but I believe his number, the baseline is 57.5. We're going to jump right up to 70 yards for plus 158. 80 yards is plus 225. Jumping up to 100 for plus 490. 110 is 680, and 10-1 for 125 yards. Something he almost did last year as a member of the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, if I were to have a dream this week about an NFL game, I think this Broncos Jags game is going to have some passing. That Bo Nix game impressed me greatly, to the point where I almost don't think I can say he's not a good quarterback anymore. And I think there's going to be a little bit of a back and forth here, but yeah, Jacoby Myers ladder all the way to the top. If you want to put it with the anytime touchdown, fire away. What has he got since he's joined the team? 3 touchdowns since joining the team.
He's the number 1.
He's not had a huge yardage game yet, but loading. And I believe Surtain will not be on him. So
they just have so many weapons out there too. Is why this offense works now with Strange back there and Jacoby. But Jacoby's the one that made it all happen.
Well, and who's the Riley Moss?
Yep,
the guy that every broadcast team now just like as if they're feeling bad for a sick puppy or something.
He's wearing boxing gloves in practice.
That's the worst thing we have is that he gets too many PI yards and we don't get the actual reception yards. But Jacoby Myers receiving ladder. Sorry,
love it.
I'm with you in spirit, but I am on the Broncos. For me,
it kind of works even better if the Broncos are winning the game big. Right?
Yeah. Okay. I liked it. Some garbage time.
Yeah.
Kenny G, play that sax. You know, Aaron Rodgers said he is a huge fan of Kenny G. Can't believe they got him for what they paid for him. He said his goal is to get Kenny G paid, and why not in the receiving game? Kenneth Gainwell is a legit part of this passing game, and to the point that you see like Aaron Rodgers audibling out of stuff to get him involved, and he's been very efficient catching the ball. Last game against the Dolphins, 7 catches on 7 targets for 46 yards. You can go back even a few weeks against the Bengals, 8 targets, 7 receptions, 81 receiving yards. 81 receiving yards was a career high for Kenny Gainwell, coming off a 46 receiving yard game. You're playing in a dome. The Steelers are 7-point dogs. That would suggest they could be playing from behind against this high-powered Lions offense, who now the Lions, they have a real vacuum of in the middle of the field there with Branch and some of the tackling. This is in a dome. Kenny G, play that sax.
No.
40 receiving yards plus 185, 50 receiving yards plus 317, 60 receiving yards plus 551, 70 is 880, 80 yards is 1420, something he did only a few weeks ago. Now these next steps are only if you have a spotter or are OSHA certified. 90 is 24-1, and 100 receiving yards for Kenny Gainwell 37-1.
Wow.
If you want a same game parlay, Kenny Gainwell receiving yards with Steelers money line, I would say that's a good idea. CJ,
Okay.
I do like how Rodgers is talking about like he's like this NFL like Wiseman. Kenny been Philadelphia, like he was scouting the entire time. You know, the whole
guy
thing.
grinds tape.
Yeah, then he grinds tape. Then he throws all his teammates under the bus. We're just they're just a bunch of cast-offs.
I know,
I
he's
think
sick
that gets
about
behind.
that.
Yeah, right. They're a bunch of cast-offs. People get behind. He was on the couch. Miami didn't want him. And then someone goes, "Do you consider yourself a cast-off?" No, I'm Aaron Rodgers.
Not a cast
That
off.
was great.
Yeah, right.
When they asked, "Do you consider yourself?" It's like, what the fuck did you just say to me? He was so insulted.
Hilarious.
It was so funny.
I'm not going to audible. I don't care that you went to the commenters there.
Yeah, do it.
I'm bad up for Coker. Jalen Coker. He's slow.
Hey, there's plenty of coke to go around.
He's
CJ.
We've
Do a little gummer here.
I know.
Lick the bag, CJ.
We've
on
been
the Jalen Coker
searching for
props.
this all year. We dropped it in the bathroom a few times, and it's things. The bag was leaking. A lot of some fakes. We got some fake Jalen Coker. A couple
Always
weeks.
test your Jalen Cokers.
Right. This
kids.
one's not laced anymore. Now he is slowly becoming the number one over Tet. Tet missed first game of day practice. I know he'll probably play, but he's still a little bit of issues. And if he does, I believe Jamel Dean, who is Tampa Bay's best corner, will probably be on him. So Jalen Coker the last couple weeks here. Let me just pull up some of these numbers. He is the clear-cut number 2. He's had 10 targets, caught 8 of them for 134 yards and 2 touchdowns in the last 2 games. So it was like 70 and 65 each. Tampa Bay's pass defense. I don't know if we just watched the Thursday night game there. They are 30th ranked pass defense in football. They just gave up 365 yards to Kirk Cousins, for crying out loud, in the Atlanta Falcons game. A receiver has caught at least 6 catches for 78 yards each week against Tampa Bay. They have a great rush defense. I think this is going to be a fun shootout game as well. So why not? Let's go with Jalen Coker. Finally, line it up, chop it up. We'll go right to 60 yards of plus 250, 70 yards plus 402. And that's what he's done the last 2 weeks, by the way. 80 yards plus 630, 99 plus 960, 100-yard game. A nice clean 100 bag of Jalen Coker is plus 1440. And if you want to go, if you want to go to the penthouse where the good Coker's at,
top shelf,
110 is 21-1, 120 yards 34-1.
Now that's uncut, pure Jalen Coker.
Street value of that is through the roof.
Little non-decaf nose.
He is ruining the Rookie of the Year campaign for T-Mac.
Yeah,
Jalen Coker.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, no, I mean,
big time. T-Mac's out of there. Get him off the board.
Yep. Get him off. Ibuka's starting to slip.
Trevion Henderson, 38% success rate.
That's
Rookie of the
insane.
Year. Get out of here.
I like this.
Get out of here.
There's only one candidate for offensive
Get
rookie
outta
of the
here.
year.
Chuckleheads.
We know who it is.
Get out.
We won't enrage Kramer by pointing out who it is. All right, time.
At least Ibuka has a case where like he was the man on his team
Yes,
for a little bit,
100%.
and Mike Evans was on that team. And so
I think you mispronounced it. It is.
Mika and Big Boo.
Oh my!
There you go,
My
Kramer.
bad.
Come on. We're professionals.
It sucks. We won't get to use the Tua drop anymore.
Well, what do you mean?
It was so short.
We can still use it.
I use it today.
Ovalia,
The
quarterback.
The backup,
the back.
the emergency quarterback.
Yeah, he is. That is always the great awkward where they also have to announce that
He's an
he's
emergency. He's not
no
even a
longer
two.
the backup.
Yeah, he's an emergency.
Emergency.
Trust me, if he's out there, we are in an emergency
it is a
situation.
bad situation. All right, if you listen to the NFL Pick Show, which if not, what are you waiting for? Check that out. Kramer and I go through every NFL pick against the spread like we've done since 2011.
Wow.
But I pointed out, Ryan, that I had a dream.
Yes.
I had a dream
Yes.
that one,
Oh yeah,
I somehow caught the first touchdown in a game. That part was very fuzzy. But then in another part of the dream,
What's that price?
in another part of
What
the
game was this?
in another, I don't know. I was like, oh, of course. And then I think I was even mad because you didn't play me first touchdown or something.
You
Was
didn't
it-
even give it out. You
was
couldn't
it-
even give out Sean Green
was it-
plus 150,
Was it first
150 to 1.
touchdown? Were you like first person view in a helmet?
No, I was watching myself, and then there was, it was a jumbled up group of people, and this guy leaps up and he catches it and he lands, and then he turns his shoulder pad to me and it says Evans on the back, and I go, I fucking knew it. I knew this guy was going to get in the end zone. So Mitchell Evans, 2 touchdowns, 150-1, only available on the Green Book. Obviously, I like his anytime as well, but I'll put Mitchell Evans 1 touchdown and 2 touchdowns.
You sure it wasn't Mike Evans?
Hold
100%.
on.
He was wearing he was wearing a Panthers jersey.
Hold on, because Mike. Do you know what Mike Evans' 2 touchdown price is this week?
No,
it's 14-1.
Wow.
Okay.
Do you know what I have? I have a 2-leg parlay, 2 touchdowns for my DGen parlay. Do you know who's in that? Mike Evans.
Mitchell Evans?
You saw Evans on the back of the jersey.
Okay.
But oh my God.
I wouldn't dream about 14-1.
They were playing the Panthers. Maybe you mixed up the jersey.
It's the same
Maybe
game.
you saw the opponent.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
He was wearing a Panthers
and a
jersey.
dreams always mean the opposite anyway.
This is
so
great
it's the
that
opposite side.
Are you sure you got this right, Sean?
I don't think he did.
Are we sure the world's ending on December 26th?
The Dream Generate parlay. The Dream Gen.
Dream Jets.
I do like that. We should all try to dream a parlay this year.
That was the thing. I did not try and dream it. I just randomly had a dream.
You guys want to have a dream party?
Yeah, let's force a dream.
Yeah,
dream
let's have
forcing.
a dream party.
Yes.
I don't. What's it? Maybe not a dream party. All right.
It's not a slumber party, Mom. It's a dream party.
We're just
a couple guys going
getting
over
together, visualizing their parlays,
trying to get some first touchdown picks.
Kramer, what do you got?
Nothing.
CJ's got his 3 Generate show. What do you got for your?
We got to get out of here. All right. So Drake London back. We know how much Kirk Cousins likes looking his direction. And as I mentioned, the other Evans in the game where the Carolina Panther jerseys will be worn, 14-1. Drake London 10-1. You put those 2 guys together, 164-1.
Wow. What?
Just walk away from the situation.
Beauty. That's a peach. CJ, what do you got?
I love that Atlanta game. I think that's my favorite. If I know you're not a totals guy, Ryan, as well, and to dabble it, but we did hit our totals. My favorite over is that Arizona Atlanta game. Something that's not, games aren't real out there anyway.
That's true.
Forget CJ's theory.
Yeah, the Redbirds are not real. It's
now
all
it's Blackbirds.
Simulated, right? Absolutely. They're just going to phone in those stats. Like Jacoby Brissett threw the ball 70 times. What? You can't even have that many possessions. All right, 60. Sure, we'll take that. But 2 teams that obviously their seasons are over. They don't care. I think it's going to be tons of points. Jacoby Brissett to throw 4 touchdowns. Kirk Cousins to throw 4 touchdowns.
Oh yes.
Strek 2x4 as 86-1 just for the 2 of them.
4x4. Yep.
At 4x4.
What was that price?
You're going off road. You're off road, CJ. 4x4.
4x4 off road.
I love this.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins is plus 1480 to throw 4. He's 410 to throw 3. Jacoby is 10-1 to throw 4. So 10-1 plus 1480 equals 86-1 plus 8600, 86,000, whatever it is.
Also, you just created a new type of bet. Off-roading.
Off-roading. Yes,
4x4.
absolutely. Off-roading.
It's great.
And if you wanted to get absolutely sick, which I do sometimes, of course, the more reasonable 3 touchdown passing parlay, but I'll put a few more guys in there. I'll put in Jacoby and Cousins, Trevor Lawrence, of course, because he's absolutely 11 fire.
Duval.
Yep.
Toss in a Bryce Young against that Tampa Bay secondary.
My God.
Are these Saints not going to run up on these absolutely disgusting Jets? Shucklehead price is pretty nice. He's plus 13. He's only plus 467 to throw 3 touchdowns. That is 2,286-1.
Beautiful. I mean, you're dialing in
Powerball is available, and this feels like a much better option.
Yeah,
100%. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. As always, smash that subscribe button. Answering all your questions and comments over on Spotify. While you're there, toss us 5 stars and download the SGPN app, free wherever you get your apps. All our picks, all our podcasts in one convenient app. And stay tuned if you're watching live. CJ and the 3 Generates, him, Kevin Bozeman, Hannibal Burris, talking NFL picks. And of course, as always,
thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
For the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, second the Money Green. He's Ryan.
Please send me screenshots when you put that Drake London, Mike Evans parlay together.
Kramer, let it ride.